Whip! There we go. So yes, this is a brand new action figure video series I'm planning on doing called New versus Old, where I'm going to be taking a look at a new figure versus the old interpretation of it. These are the Galactic Heroes. This is the new Galactic Hero Stormtrooper that you can find in stores right now, either in the Imperial Forces pack or in a 2-pack with good old Darth Vader. This is a retired Galactic Heroes Stormtrooper. This is not the standard version. This appears to be some sort of exclusive. Probably came in like a big multi-pack with little scorch marks on them. I kind of prefer the scorch marks. I kind of think they're cool. And I will be getting on to like the importance of those in my decision. So yes, flat out, everyone knows the difference between these. These are very squat, stylized little figures with no articulation. Actually, some do have articulation, like the clone commandos, and sometimes Jedi can spin their wrists. These, however, have swivel wrists, ball hinge hips. Is this a hip, guys? Is this a hip? Is that a hip right there? No, it's a shoulder. Ball hinge shoulder, swivel wrist, swivel head, and like hinged singular hips. So most people are already going to say, oh, the new one's the best. And I really can't argue there because, I mean, it's got posability, it's got articulation, you can actually do stuff with it. But when it comes to the target audience these are going for, and I'm talking very, very young children, I'm talking like 4 and under, kind of prefer these, and I'm going to get into the details as to why. But to start, I want to look at the paint, and I want to compare those. So looking at the new one's paint, as you can see, it's pretty decent, very simplistic, kind of smudgy and not too great, but it gets the job done. The old one, on the other hand, they added gray where the other one just kept the white. They painted the gun nice and silver. They added scorch marks, little belly dots right there. They added paint on the belt right there, as you can see. Overall, I feel like they went above and beyond with the details on the older one. And they even did include the belt on the older one. So when it comes to paint, I feel like the older ones are a lot better. And with the scorch marks, one thing that the old Galactic Heroes did a lot, that the new Galactic Heroes really doesn't do, is big box sets with the variations. This guy most likely came in a very big box set, and I will look it up after filming this video, and I will have a link in the description as to where this figure probably came from. But it's really nice. I like the scorch marks, they're very nicely done, and I kind of wish the new Galactic Heroes had a larger variety and bigger multi-packs, because the old Galactic Heroes line was huge. And it was, I would say, out about like 3-4 years, and it's getting close to the same amount of time, and it's barely got anything in comparison. So, the playability. Most people are going to flat out say, oh, this is better because it's articulated. But a little kid can they can just break an arm off because it's articulated. Don't really know how good that's going to be for little kids. For like 6-year-olds and 5-year-olds, I'd say go with these. But for toddlers, because I would give this to a toddler, honestly. This is a very good Star Wars toy to give to a very, very young child. Past the teething stage, because they could probably really have some problems if they chew on them. But looking at this, it's very, I remember when I was 4 years old, the things I liked the most were the nice, colorful toys that were very simplistic and just like this. If I had, both of these, the one I'd probably mess with the most when I was very young is this. Just when I'm talking very young. By the time I was 5, 6, I wanted posability. I wanted articulation. So when it comes to playability, I'd say it depends on the age range. When it comes to, the broadness of the line, certainly the old one. Certainly the old ones. When it comes to the availability, on the aftermarket, certainly the old ones. They're very, very much available on eBay. This guy on eBay, including shipping, I got for less than $2. So they're very inexpensive if you want to actually purchase yourself a nice, good old classic Galactic Hero. So that's pretty much the whole comparison. They're not super different. Giving you a look at the helmets. Oh my god, really? Well, trying to give you a look at the helmets. As you can see, the styles are very different. It kind of reminds me of Mr. Potato Head, this one. And this is more just kind of unpainted in a way. They didn't even add the blue and like I said earlier, with the gray on the mouth. But yeah, that's the comparison. Which one do I prefer? The old one. I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why. It just kind of reminds me of more of the things I would play with as a kid. So yeah, guys, that is the first new versus old video. I very much hope that you enjoyed taking a look at it. Also, we've got a new judge on the show, the mermaid. With each new versus old, we will decide. Or actually, the beautiful mermaid, my lovely girlfriend there, will decide which one is the victor, and she has decided the old one's the victor. So, mwah. Look at this thing. So, this is. I'm gonna get going, guys. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, check out my Facebook page if you have a chance. Have a good day, guys, and may the force be with you.